My name is Ann Olhoff, and I'm the founder of Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. I'm waiting for it to go into my Facebook group, so I'll say that again. I'm Ann Olhoff. I'm the founder of Healing Your Anxious Addicted Mind. Today I kind of just jumped in my skivvies, just did my hair back a little bit. It's still wet. Took a good bath. I'll tell you, I came home and there was water in the basement. We had a rapid melt in Ohio from the snow, and so I'm using a small shop vac till 2 in the morning, just trying to get the water out of my basement. So what a time that I have had. I wanted to explain Reiki. I've taught a couple people Reiki. I have some degrees myself. One of my favorite avenues of Reiki is practical Reiki. Looky there. So, I had a teacher. Her name is Alice Langhold. She taught Reiki to the nurses in Cleveland Clinic. And she taught them how to do Reiki on cancer patients, patients having a lot of pain. It's a way to channel earth energy up through your feet, through your heart center too, I think also, and then out your palm. They call them chakras. In the center of your hand, you have palm chakras. And when you channel this energy, you can send it to a person's physical body, their mind, their spirit. And she describes it, the energy flowing where it's needed. Like when water flows down a driveway, there could be potholes. Well, the water flows and fills the holes and just goes where it's needed. And that's kind of what Reiki energy does too. It travels through the person's body and it just goes where it's needed to help heal, to help them on all levels. I especially love with practical Reiki that she taught me I could send it to areas in the world that needed healing, also to where I work if there was a lot of stress there, try to send it to the hospital, to that floor, to calm everybody, to help the patients do better. It's just amazing sending it to the locations. Think about it for testing too. A lot of people get really nervous and kind of choke on tests. But if you can send the Reiki energy to be there when the person's taking the test, it can make a huge difference in whether they pass or not. I don't know, it's kind of energy channeling. I don't have a lot of people coming on right now. I don't know if there will be because I'm doing it on Friday. I have a friend who had a child pass, and I feel like they need me tomorrow, and I wanted to go spend some time with them. They buried their child Monday, and what a friend am I if I don't go and try to help them. Mikao Asui is the first person who discovered Reiki, who discovered this healing energy that is centered from the earth itself. I think he's an amazing man. I have a photo of him in my home, and he's just very revered in my heart. He set me on this path of healing, helping, wanting to be a medium to help people also. So I could say so much more about Reiki and what it's done for me. It's brought me in line with people. My husband, I met him through Reiki. I met my teachers. They also are in spiritual arenas, spiritual settings. Most all of them have been Reiki masters. So I'll choose an animal for the group this week. And I'm choosing moose, new power. New birth of power is coming. Invitation to deep in your awareness approaches. A unique and sacred energy is being awakened. So use the moose as a totem animal. Maybe imagine the moose, or I have a moose blanket, and we lay most of our people on it when we do Reiki. And isn't there something that he's a power animal? That's amazing. So I'm being guided. I don't usually draw a mystic or a saint for the group, but if no one comes on, I will at least do the mystic or the saint. I see the number 1 being important for the group. Saint Josephine Akita, release. So we all have things that we could release. For me, sometimes it's my pent-up anger and frustration. I'm being asked to do a lot, and I think that I do have a lot of frustration with that, and how that the patients are getting cared for, because more and more is being asked but 2 people called off yesterday, so I guess that makes it worse too. We did survive, but she was a slave who learned enlightenment and was given her freedom through her new masters when they had recognized her gifts and what a great person she was. So you could look her up and do some research. Let's see what her saying was. Her number is 8. The bondage is broken. A change has come. Saint Josephine Bagheera, thy will is done. So she did break the chains that surrounded her. And a lot of times when we have chains and we feel locked into something, it's because in our mind we are believing that. But if we let go of inaccurate beliefs, a lot of times, then we'll realize we had a choice all along. Let's see if anyone is coming on. Maybe not. Oh, Colleen Jane Cairo. I'm going to go look at your, oh Lord, I wanted to connect with your picture and what a beautiful person you are. Oh my gosh. Thank you for putting your picture up so I could just get a sense of who you are. Trying to connect with you right now, decide which cards to draw. Definitely they want me to do an animal card. I'm going to use the Golden Wisdom cards with you. And also they're telling me use the John Holland Psychic card. So here we go. The day would help you the most. So I'm going to draw an animal and I do bibliography. And guess who I came up with? The polar bear. Great teachings and supernatural power is at hand. Veils are opening. Spiritual initiation is upon you. Look for new wonders. So keep up with your spiritual path. Yeah, keep looking for new things to do, learn. Wow. Polar bear. Use the polar bear energy to do that. I love animals. Now let's see what number I see for you. It'll help you a lot. And it said 7, that is one of your lucky numbers, just like it is for me. Is it 7 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock at night? So I think on any spiritual journey, you do have to question your beliefs. So look at this powerful image. You know, she's leaving something behind there. So question your beliefs. Let's look at that. These aren't very long. So that's nice sometimes. Something has caused you to falter. It seems like things are just getting difficult. You start to examine and question your beliefs and realize that perhaps they are the source of the problem. Look at your beliefs objectively and try to identify the ones that restrict you in some way. They can keep you from experiencing greater joy. The affirmation that you want to use with this is I replace all negative beliefs with new loving beliefs. I let go of the fear that no longer serves a purpose in my life. My heart and mind are open to new ideas and experiences. And I think that's sometimes what we forget in life, that we're here to experience joy, experience wonder. It shouldn't be all about work and difficulties all the time, right? I think I'm still going to use 7 in the John Holland cards. And they're telling me to at least draw 2. So let's do it. Shuffle till it feels good. Feels good there. This is the card for you. I do believe that you've faced that in the past. This is a past card. Now look at the present card, the universe. This is one of the strongest cards in the deck. It's a major tarot card. And it means that if we let go of some of these beliefs that are holding us back, that the world is our oyster. The world is at our feet. Powerful, beautiful card. And also, there might be some things that you have to let go of to really step into your power, step into the universal energy. Ha ha. think that was an amazing reading for you. I think I will go ahead and do a mystic for you. I love these cards, the saints and the mystics. If anybody has a Catholic background, those seem to call to people. For whatever reason, they told me to go with card 6. Oh, look at her. This is a powerful woman who lived in the early 19th century, and she was in New Orleans. And they said you might even be traveling south. Isn't that funny that they gave me that message? That maybe you need a break from winter, and even a more southern locale even that you live in. And respect. She commanded respect. She was like a voodoo queen down there. And she, like I said, she was a powerful, powerful being. No one messed with Marie. And then she's still a legend. She's still talked about. The number is 31. Emotionally, Marie assists in the balancing aggression and anger and transforms toxic energies into healthy forms of passion, creativity, and strength. She makes no apologies and accepts zero excuses. She is the mother that walks you through the door towards your greatest lessons, but also she gives the hardest test. She will not complete work for you, but rather clear the path and set the room for your own magic to rise. So, many condemned her a witch, and others praised her as a saint. To help a fellow citizen in distress, she considered a privilege. So she did many good things, along with many people that didn't understand her. And maybe sometimes you are not always understood either. So I hope these readings help you. Sometimes I think it's hard to, just kind of do things on the spur of the moment. But Kalina, I hope that this was a good reading for you. Is there anything else? They're telling me that I should draw an action card. I'm going to take this one. There's 2. So I've drawn action cards under another set of cards. So the key is blue, to find your personal truth. And that means I know some people love the color blue. I have blue rings, but a blue room to do meditation in, imagine peace around you. Also to wear more blue. And the key is to focus on your physical health and your well-being. And I think we could all draw that card for ourselves, couldn't we? Spend more time in wellness care. So, like I said, you were the only person that came on. I really enjoyed my time with you. I hope this reading helped you. If you get a chance to hear me explain a little bit about Reiki and how important it is and how it can shift your life, find a practitioner near you. Really appreciate you coming on and being here with me today. You take care, Colina. Bye now.